Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Joseph said the Edo State Governor Monday Opkebholo lacks knowledge. He said he never renovate Edo Line Motor Park. He dey recruit people wey wan work for Edo Line. So if the people start work, na where they go for the load passengers. Make I leave you make you hear from Joseph the message wey bring come here today. Try watch this video from beginning to the end. He put mouth for so many things for this video.
We thank God say we dey push the governor to do the right thing. Because second, we don't see say they don't bring official letter say that they recruit staff. My question first to Opkebholo na say I don't understand the own pattern of government. Whether not from 100 in the count go 1 or now 1 is supposed to count go reach 100. So I don't understand the way Opkebholo they run the government. There are some certain things government go don't do put in place before government go come they talk about recruitment and all those things. I don't know whether Opkebholo self they know they properly brief Opkebholo about the happenings and the workings of government. Because the way when in just they do, it they show say Opkebholo lack knowledge. That's just the truth. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you watch me from. My name is Comrade Bali Joseph, and I'm the National Coordinator for Coalition Against Abandoned Project CAB, and I'm that they call the tomato for corrupt and evil politicians, and also the president for concerned Edo youth. I say I go drop some fresh updates because if you talk, you die. You not talk, you go still die. And what we want in a good state. We want me to do better. Edo man, Edo ya. We want me to do better for everybody. Not because say we hate Opkebholo, not because say we hate APC, not because of say we hate anybody, but we get genuine love for our state. And the only way when things not go spoil and when people they speak, you understand? They say the world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who sit down and do nothing. Now make the world today a dangerous place. And that's why at every given time, at every given opportunity you have, you must continue to speak truth to power. And that one I be waiting. And waiting they know me for. Because I don't already believe say if you talk, you die. If you not talk, you go still die. So make woman talk and die. And that's why we dey continue to speak truths to power. Please, as you join this live, press share. As you join this live, press share. Now, the first thing, we tell now say, we go make sure say Edo State government do the right thing. Even if na 6 months they want stay, even if na 3 months they want stay, even if na 1 year they want stay, we go continue to push them to do the right thing. Whether they like it or not, we must push them to do the right thing. Because that one are the attitude of government everywhere. Government, they always they try and want to change the people. And if people not there to continue to engage them, government go they misguided. Because as they self, they don't want they accountable, they don't also want they responsible. And that's why you see say we need dissenting voices, we need civil society activists, we need opposition parties to continually checkmate the activities of government all over the country. So that's why it be. And that's why they always they talk and say we not get problem with anybody. The only thing is that we want an egalitarian society. We want a society that every one of us will be proud of. Now, some things don't happen today. First, and the issue of Opkebholo, they say I don't see one video say they don't go brand those buses for Edo Line. We thank God say we they push the governor to do the right thing. Because Second, we don't see say they don't bring official letter say that they recruit staff. My question first to Opkebholo na say I don't understand the own pattern of government. Whether not from 100 in the count go 1 or now 1 is supposed count go reach 100. So I don't understand the way Opkebholo they run the government. There are some certain things government go don't do put in place before government go come they talk about recruitment and all those things. I don't know whether Opkebholo self they know they properly brief Opkebholo about the happenings and the workings of government. Because the way when in does they do, it they show say Opkebholo lack knowledge. That's just the truth. Opkebholo lack basic knowledge of government and of governance. And that's why you see and say the guy just they do anything like. The guy is there's no coordination, and I don't understand the people around them. They know they fit guide and where to coordinate the man, because the thing when the man they do say they surprise me. First of all, una know say Edo line, as at when Edo line was even shut down permanently by the Edo state government, Edo line get a lot. That was how many years ago? Yeah, Edo line get a lot of drivers. In fact, they get a lot of staffs. You understand? Most especially drivers, because how many administrative people they do for office? Now mostly drivers now, because those bosses now drivers they drive them. So before they can redeploy them to ministries, we want to know, because now just 50, like not 55 buses are well look by. So is it that those drivers they are no longer working again or they cannot drive again? I don't really understand what we do. Anyway, it's good to recruit staff. Okay. Now I say that they recruit drivers. My first question is that the buses now from where he want they load? Will the buses be loading from government house? Because as of today, there is no infrastructure to house that bus as a park, except they want to use Edo City Transport Service, where those comrade bus, they except now that one they want to use. Because as we speak today, Edo line as an office where their park and everything is moribund. And as of today, there is no sign that they want to renovate. There is no sign that a contract to that effect has been awarded. So, because the way Opkebholo they do now, it can be like sole administrator. River State. We know how they approve project and award projects. Because even the state executive council now, me not they see where they decide to say they approve this, they have decided to approve. I know they see all those things. Because Opkebholo now, the way when they run this in government, I don't understand that. Where those bosses want from the we are very interested. Some people say, why are they interested? Are they very interested in that bosses? You know why? Because our taxpayers' money. If you not show concern, now you know, but me, I must show concern. Because those resources, we have lean resources. And the little one we get, we suppose get our priorities straight and put them. That's why economists they talk about scale of preference. We must look at our present predicament. What will be the thing where we need most? And that's why you see, say first, I will fed the verse for Opkebholo. Now that transport company be a major issue now. When we can go buy those buses. After all, we have an Edo City transport. What will be the turnover? Because you must know the turnover of a business before you even say, okay, let us invest in transportation. What is the one I get? What will be the turnover? Only you the other day want to try yourself, say you want to do free bus. Say you want to do free bus, you wrong. You want to try yourself. So now, what will be the turnover of that company, the one that they manage now, the interstate? What will be the turnover? Because now the turnover will spawn at us. Okay, now maybe the transport business, we are making a lot. Okay, let us revive the other one. If not, what is the essence? Because concerning route traveling now, for una to come take over God is good, Big Joe, Iyari, it will be difficult. It will be very difficult. Because first, to come build confidence, self. So I really don't know the pattern one I want to use. Second, the place you people want to put that park, where the original point of that park, as of today, is in comatose. I bet Mona they share this video, Mona they like, Mona they comment. Is no structure there. Is an idol for hoodlums and criminals. So where una want carry the bus go? Maybe as we don't they shout. Now they run go brand those buses. I know say nasty camouflage. So that they'll say, I not be those boss one and they say they don't we don't not be the boss of the Oga. We are smarter than you people. And those people are wise enough to know when when people want to fool them. It took una almost 3 months to go brand those bosses carry corner. They want they show say one by the show workings. Now it's good. As we go first one to they do the right thing. We want to know when be the take off points for that una boss wanna buy. Because una they do as if say people when they the Edo State government currently, whether their head not correct. Because how can they be encouraging what not make sense? Yet you don't have a structure, you don't have an organized park, you just go, you go buy buses. You understand? Now the buses they grand, and I don't go because of pressure now, and I don't go run brand there. As una brand there now, what next? Now they form, now they do recruitment. So that all those ones will see they take more time. They're going to tell you say they do recruitment. They're going to tell you say they will write the exam next month or next 2 months. Then when they write down one, they're going to start screening of drivers and all that. All those things before you know another 4 months or 20 things. Then the people call it. Then they'll go tell this their useless social media people. They'll say, is the government not recruiting now? Is the government not recruiting? They should wait. Let the recruitment process not delayed. When I want it, all these things what they do now. Not supposed to do one before I go buy those buses. Why are you putting the cart before the horse? All the things what they do now, recruitment. This we're not supposed to do these things. We have a well-structured park and everything. Then you will now buy buses. So you see why we say there's a sinister motive behind the purchase of those buses. There's a sinister motive. And we'll continue to expose all these abnormalities being perpetrated by Edo State government. This is wrong. This is very, very wrong. Also, today we see a press conference by the PDP urging the governor to immediately obey court order. Yes, the APC-led administration have been known to be very, 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 very notorious when it comes to flouting court orders. Very notorious. And we are not surprised that the current recalcitrant APC state government is also toying to that pattern. If not, the Federal High Court in Aushi, the High Court in Aushi has given a verdict that those state government, the IG of police and all that should be given, Marvelous Zibiri should be given all the apparatus of state to go and resume his duty. High Court in Igara, I mean, yes, it's Igara now, yes, in Akoko-Edo, has also given a judgment restating Barrister Tajuddin Alade to resume his official duty as the executive chairman of Akoko-Edo local government. But as we speak, both Opkebholo, both the police and everybody, they are trying to undermine democratic norms. When a judgment is given, it behoves on everybody to first obey the court, the orders of the court. Mind you, these judgments were declarative. It is not even a judgment that you can stay. It's not a judgment that you can stay. It can be appealed, but it cannot be stayed. These judgments are declarative, and while you are appealing, the person who the judgment is in favor of must be seen to have assumed this office. But because of this brazen lawlessness in this country, this brazen iron-deadness that have engulfed every sector of this country, you cannot see that these persons till now are still being denied access. And that's why we are now calling on the president, the Attorney General of the Federation, the way you guys were so interested in Osun. I am not seeing that same interest in Edo. I have said this thing before. I am still saying it again. The Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, cannot tell us that he has not heard, or he has not been briefed, or they have not written to him that there is now a substantive judgment reinstating the chairman of Akoko-Edo local government and also the chairman of Esako West local government, where we have a governor who has vehemently vowed and refused to obey court orders. And even the police, they are trying to play politics with this issue. And these are some of the reasons why you see that people say the police is also an arm of the APC. Because the court order that the IG should, as a matter of urgency, provide cover for Alade and Zibri Muhammad to go and resume duties. That those people currently occupying Akoko-Edo and Esako West are imposters. They are hoodlums and they are criminals. In the eyes of the law, as of today, anybody parading himself as chairman or anything, or acting on any capacity, both in Akoko-Edo and in Aushi, Esako West, are hoodlums and should be arrested for impersonation, because the court has made it clear that these people are imposters and they are alien to the law. And as of today, we have seen the governor refusing to obey such an order. Before you know, with the current happenings, you will drive this country into this state and the country into anarchy. Because if these injustices continue, people will resort to self-help. You can see what happened in what they call it, in Ugbowo recently, yesterday or so. Why I am not in support of such nonchalant attitude, but these are some of the things you see when a system is failing. And having such an issue is also as a result of failure of government and a failure of governance. These persons have also been pushed to the wall. However, I also condemn such an act in totality. I condemn it strongly because we cannot run a country without a functional government. We cannot. As citizens, it is our duty to protect and defend all our institutions, including the police, especially the security agencies. We must defend them, whether anti-graft, the police, the army. We must at all times give them support. Yes, there may be pockets of misdemeanor from various sectors, whether from the judiciary, the executive, the legislator. But that does not mean we must now destroy these sectors. The fact that some judges are corrupt doesn't mean all the judges are corrupt. The fact that some legislators are notorious doesn't mean all the legislators in Nigeria are notorious. Hence, we must continue to protect institutions of government. And that's why I am condemning that act at Opkebholo. I have seen different reactions. Why some people are saying the EFCC came at 2 a.m. Why will they come at 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. is late. Why these people should stop being petty now? But you can call the police at 2 a.m. You can call the army at 2 a.m. And why do you think they cannot combat crime at that same time? There is no time too late to combat a crime. And if the people they have gone to arrest are strictly Yahoo boys, they should be persecuted. And no amount of blackmail will stop security agencies from doing their job. Whether you like me or hate me, we will continue to speak truth to power. And tell friends, truth, not the spoil friendship. We drive every day. I have friends with cars. Because with the way people are going about this issue is that we are trying so hard to legitimize abnormalities. We must urge the EFCC that if you have arrested people who are innocent during your raid in that evidence as this, they should be released unconditionally. We will ensure that. We will ensure that they are released unconditionally. But say some group of people will just come out and block road and start doing nonsense, all in the name of EFCC not too much, and some people want to support us nonsense. That's rubbish now. We cannot run a country like that now. Even in civil society activism, there are 3 C's. Even in the labor union, they will tell you there's consultation, there's consolidation before confrontation. How well are the people from that area written to the EFCC, the leadership, that some time ago your men normally come to harass people from our area? How well? We want to know. But we just take it to the street overnight because the EFCC raided an apartment or somewhere around that place, and you are blocking the road. It's unacceptable now. It's unacceptable. It doesn't make sense. What kind of society are we running? There is no amount of protest that will stop the EFCC from doing their job. It's their constitutional job. The same thing with the police. But what we must do as citizens is to engage them, to make sure that they do the right thing. If they err, we expose them. We have seen some police that have been dismissed of recent. We have seen a lot of EFCC people that have been dismissed. So we must fish out the bad egg. Not generalize the EFCC that this, police that this. But if you get problem, you go police station. If you get issue of money, you go EFCC. So we cannot destroy our institutions all because of sentiment or because something happened. We'll just say, okay, let's destroy. No, it's wrong. It is very, very wrong. So that protest is uncalled for, and I condemn it in totality. At least we should be civil now. We should be civil. And look at those police who are hoodlums. Look at what they were doing. Those police should be arrested and tried by the IG. For you to just go, police, they were just behaving like cows, destroying that vehicle. And these are people who are supposed to protect lives and properties. So those police should be arrested. All of them that were involved in that act of destroying that vehicle should be arrested. We are demanding for their immediate arrest. At least their faces show for video now. The police must fish those people out and arrest them and try them, because what they did was a show of shame. They embarrassed the government. They embarrassed the Nigeria police force. These are heat-trained people. A properly trained policeman will not do that now. Behaving like a thug. What did that vehicle do to that police now? Why destroy it? Is that where you should be venting your anger? So I condemn that also. I condemn that also. And we are urging the police to fish out those men who did that dastardly act. Also, we are urging the EFCC to release anyone that have been arrested in that evidence saga that are clean. Release them. But we will not stay, we will not say that those who have been found guilty, they have found incriminating things, that they should release them. We'll be tied whoever will say that we should release those ones. We are calling for the release of just those who you have profiled. If they are innocent, tell them you can go. But those who have been seen with incriminating evidence, take them to court straight up. That's how we can have a sane society. That's how we can have a sane society. And so I want to also commend Dr. Opkebholo for coming out with that press statement. It is very laudable. You must also do more by engaging this government, because this government is doing so much that the public does not know. They don't do two bridge now. We don't know how much. They say they do a do line. They have not told us where, how, when, how much. Before you know, things are flying. The opposition must ask good questions now, not just questions, quality questions, the right questions. And must put themselves in order, especially in Ovia Southwest. My year, where are they now? They sit down, they get things. The leadership of the PDP should call those in Ovia Southwest that are forming this. If not, now then get problem for the party. Now, as they did, so they are trying to revive. So any attempt by whether the leadership, the governorship candidate, the deputy governor, to take side and be forming fashion, they want to destroy their party. And it is over for them with that. They should try and build their party. And they should not encourage group of persons coming to tell them different stories. The only thing they should tell them, go and unite your house. Because a house divided against itself cannot stand. It cannot stand. So the PDP leaders in Ovia Southwest people should stand strong, because the lesson on a weak pass from waiting at the sea, because where I did not hear story. So all those who are obnoxious meeting when they do up and down, they form different fashion and group. You people do not need it. Go and stand strong. Go and build your party. All meeting in your world. There's no activities going on from the PDP angle. And you backbite yourself too much. Envy. You envy yourself. The sky is big for everybody to shine. So do your thing. In your own part, people will recognize you. You don't need to be John. You don't need to be James. Just do your thing. Be focused. So the leaders of PDP, although down at like-minded and meeting one at the group, for those group is uncalled for. Stay as your PDP and build your party. Stop this backbiting and faction. Stop reporting each other. As we speak, Ethan is the one funding everything in that your party, in that local government. He is the leader of that local government. You both should respect him. Respect him. Even if the boy is a young boy, you both should respect him. Give him that respect. It's not easy. Because some of them are not if you use 10K to do call ward meeting for an award. Why are you people not doing ward meeting? But you can go and be backbiting people that this one is saying this one is doing this. It's wrong now. People should unite. If you want to do meeting in that local government now, if you're not correct and now, no fit. But yet you guys are holding different meetings and forming different fashion. What are you doing with the fashion? To what end? Now you guys are not even in government. Why are you fighting? What do you want to share? Most times fight the day now when they want to share something. Now you people do not have anything to share. So why this fashion? Because even the story I'm hearing is doesn't make sense. And they say this one, night close pastor, Aswan, night close. What are you people sharing? What are you dragging? Aswan has nothing now. He's still in court. Eh? Is it not for you to unite? Okay, Muna plan. If court come, una win, fine. If una don't win, una plan for 2027. Because there's an election coming up very soon. And the way your party is there now, una feel win election. If you don't organize yourself and stop this year fashion and backbiting. Who close to us and who not close to us? What do you ask get to share now? Nothing. Is it not for you people to unite? So when I get some call, now say APC no see bill. Politicians are too transactional. We always say it. They are too transactional. Too transactional. I've been hearing of this their group in November saying I like man, like this one and this one. And I've not seen these people also gather to say, okay, let us go to this world, let us organize, let us do a meeting, let us fund it, or let us go to they are not doing it's just for camouflage. They'll just arrange themselves. They just want maybe as well or get to know that they exist. But in your world, you are not going in as a group like that to go and canvass your world. So you see, before these are some of the things, whether Denko, whether Opkebholo, whether Aswan, whether Ogio, they should not entertain it because these things now they cause problem. Instead of these people to go to different world to organize meetings and strengthen that, they are coming to you people who when they pursue case to tell you they are the one doing it, and they are not the one doing it. The same thing for now, they still get like that for APC. And if you go Labour Party, this same thing, they will just gather themselves to form one thing just to undermine other people. So you guys doing that to like man, mona rest for that like man. You people should go and face your party. Because even like mind is another way of creating fashion in your party. It's a fashion. Meaning those ones were not there, not be black man, and not so they the same party. So those things will not help you people as opposition leaders. So a lot is happening in your Ovia Southwest. What one have black minds don't do? What have you done? Which solution, which engagement that don't do? Nothing. thing. Now only for maybe Ogie side and one side, I want show so be like man. Show in the grassroots. You people should gather yourself, go and build your party. Because on a party currently they sick. And you people need people who are dogged, who are upright, who are straightforward to build your party. Because the like man one at the phone now, Ethan is not part of you, Omosede is not part of you, Destiny is not part of you, Kevin himself is not a part of now. So now say now be the of your Southwest. How low now want to do one? And the people I mentioned now, Ethan, these are the people who have staked their neck, come reconcile. Whether you people like it or not, whether you like it or not, these are people who have shown capacity, they have shown leadership, dexterity, and political sagacity. Una build una party. If not, they go pursue all of una very soon. All of una for that PDP. If una continue with this like man, this one, that one, that one, that one, you people will not go anywhere. Now where are they here now? They look now. Because we are encouraging you people as opposition so that you can checkmate this government. Who this government is trying to be more notorious. And if you guys do not stand together, now I'll sweep all of Nigeria bush. So the leadership of the PDP now must stop all this fashion within. If it not be, if you're surprised not be only of your Southwest, they or that local government, you must reject it and stop it. And I'm happy with the stand the deputy governorship candidate of the PDP is taking. They should not entertain any fashion. If you not be the local government leaders, they come, the rest of them should stay in their house. They should stay in their house. Do not entertain it. If not, before you know, they'll destroy a party for now. Which will be like man, this one man, that one man. Different fashion. They want to bring fashion into you people's this thing. So people must be sharp enough to reject it. Tell them you will only attend to the local government and its leaders. The leadership must be complete. Not be all these like man and these things. These are merchants. They are commercial. They are traders. They are traders. Let me mention like man. These are these ones, and I will be the like man of waiting. Oh God, I want a fashion already. That one a fashion already. So I'm advising the PDP if they like they take. Now here we see they when their crisis go start now, so we go take amplify them. As it did, we they talk them as it be. Whether you did PDP, APC, or Labour, I not send you. Now as it be now they talk them. So people should reject the PDP chairman should call those people doing that they are like man. It's a fashion. It's a fashioner group. And before you know, they will put confusion in Ovia Southwest. The leaders in Ovia Southwest is the leader of that local government is Ethan, because he's the only one who have shown capacity. Saying I'm a leader is not rhetoric. It's placing resources. They're the lead for empty belly. All the execution who want to bring the money to do it is the same matter. So first is the leader of that local government. And all those who are like man without Ethan is not like man. It's treasury. It's cool. It's cool. Destiny is there, not joining for like man. Most of them not joining. These are people who spend their resources. So the like man court this since how many of them they court down a like man fashion. How many of them go court for Benin before they can go Abuja? And how many of them pay buy ticket to go Abuja go witness the court? Why una won't be like man not buy ticket for one person? See, may they represent. Now pick out there now. More like my say nominate person when go Abuja go the court. What am I not doing? When the court there, how many of them will be like my say okay, we get like my now I want to do like man. You both should stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. Stop it. Where we are worried is that if PDP just die like this now, it's finished. This Opkebholo government, they will use a dope for show shaggy. Even now when the TJ week self, we see even they see small, that they behave like this. Just imagine say PDP no fit dey exist again. E never finish. That's why we are worried. Not be say we get anything that we have no dog to fight, whether PDP fail. But we want a viable opposition that can checkmate Opkebholo and his gang. So they should reject that. So Aswe Godalo and Oge must reject those people parading themselves as like-minded in Obvious. Tell them to go and build their party. Tell them, say go and be holding meeting in your local government. Unite the local government. Leave this your like-mind. Don't have the like. Again, my people, I will continue to give you now updates. But like I said, Opkebholo is putting the cat before the ox. The ox is supposed to be in front and the cat at the back. We are watching and we'll continue to give you updates. Make it tell us he don't award the renovation or the rebuilding of a new Edo Line Park. No, we are yet to hear it. Because this thing is supposed don't dey. Say, see the new Edo Line office. Say, governor don't order the bosses are coming. You can't do commissioning. Opkebholo is just behaving like a tyrant. He's just behaving so unintelligently. He's making us every day to doubt his level of education. All these things way they do show say the man don't know what they do. The man is just it show that he's a puppet. Miyaki not talk and say they say the puppet motor boy, and he put the picture of both Dennis and Opkebholo. They can't day up. They end day like motor boy. Day up. That's what is happening in Edo. Opkebholo does not know what he's doing. He just take order the and say, "Governor, this place day like this. Just put person." That's what he does. He doesn't know what. Man, we are in deep shit. Oh, in deep shit. They are just using the man because the man really don't understand. All the man wants to do, maybe me, I just feel say the man get good at for him people. He just want to empower Asian people. But the truth is that the man does not really know anything. When I just tell him, I go just do to put one Asian person. But in the recent, he doesn't know what government and governance entails. The debt for when Edo Line, you don't pay him. You don't tell Edo. The man fees is not accountable. And I want to urge as a Gbemi and the Labour Party chair, ask this man to be accountable. What is the cost of these things? What is the value? My people, when they share this video, when they like this video, we'll continue to talk as it be. We will continue to expose bad government. We must continue to expose evil politicians. What we want in a good society. We want an egalitarian society where your children, my children, everybody could live peacefully. They say if it's better for everybody, if it's better for man, better for woman, Ojibole no go dey, and even Bambiala no go dey. What we want na good Edo and good Nigeria. My people, wanna share this video, wanna like this video. Thanks and God bless.
Now we don't hear from Joseph. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video. Make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.